Must say that every day.
So if we're working together,
Every
where do we
day.
start?
Yes.
With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
I mean, probably not.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
It's fully possible that he could have just bled out.
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Like him bleeding out.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other.
Or he brought some of that poison with him.
Exactly.
Also a possibility.
We should cooperate at a time like this.
Because, you know, overkill. On himself. Alright. Just gonna navigate to that real
Let
quick.
us consider a different fatal wound.
Alright,
It's
let's
not
do
the
it.
knife in his right hand, right?
It is not.
It's not the other wounds, right?
It could be.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no way he burned to death.
Nope.
Was
He didn't get burned at all.
That cannot be seen?
That's definitely a
If it's something that
possibility.
can't be seen. Maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
How?
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
How?
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Has it not already been horrible enough?
Let us consider
No.
it's not the knife,
No, it
it's not the
hasn't,
other
because
wound.
there's also fucking poison involved.
Wait, was it...
I agree with that.
God, this game.
Totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poisson!
It's true that poison is not something you can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Can.
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
For poisoning use only.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
It would have been unfortunate, but, like, obviously one of us was gonna search his cottage at some point.
There's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
True dat.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
Give me a sec here. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to be drink. Very dangerous when vaporized, yep. Yeah. Yeah.
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
It sure ain't that.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
It's true.
His mouth was covered with duct tape now. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Didn't have to drink it.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Didn't have to drink it.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, motor rooter? Yeah. Alright, let's go! Once again, fully confident in my thought process for this one. Which is still weird for me. Maybe I'll actually get to read all the answers for once. That's a hole! Oh, okay. Everyone just jam out with me. We're here to have a good time and not fall into any more holes, probably, hopefully, maybe. Alright, what we got? What we got? Through his nose. Motor Rooter. It's a minigame from Mario Party 3. Which I want to say is also in Superstars, now that I think about it. Oh, there were only 2 questions. Okay.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
Gasp.
It's written on the poison's warning label. Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Yeah!
Breathe that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Well, you see, I think it was the sprinklers.
See! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
What I'm a little bit confused about is why didn't we inhale it before the sprinklers went off?
Written on the poison's warning label.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Of course!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Yeah, that checks out.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions here.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poison.
Okay, I guess we're jumping to conclusions.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
Who's butting in?
So what?
Oh, no one's butting in.
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
I know you know who did it.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Gasp!
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well,
Are we sure?
What? There's still more?
There's always more.
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
I'm sorry, were you just casually reading my mind?
There might have been an accomplice.
Oh, God.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
I really want to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I see.
Poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
Meatbone the on.
Carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Andrew. He knew that would be a meme.
Container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
And even then, it didn't even work.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much?
It
I
might.
mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
If it was suicide,
Ah, you're right. You're totally
would
right.
would there still have to be a blackened in that case?
Isn't it okay to
Would it
close
still
this
be
case
Nagito,
yet?
or would it
We're not gonna
change
move
over to a
unexpected
living
twists.
blackened?
That's no good. I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else.
Sakura, yeah, but she did that entirely
If
by
Nagito was here
herself.
right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
Nobody helped her
Probably
with
say
that.
something like, "So that's the extent of your hoax."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
This whole thing is pretty messed up.
Just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
Except for Dovey, he doesn't
Even
hate
if we
it.
solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But
Accidentally?
just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Hmm? Are you serious? Are you serious? No! No! That is not okay! Nagito! What is wrong with you? That's the wrong button! I am not okay with this. I'm very not okay with this. Please give me a G. Did I already put the G? I wasn't paying attention. How about a nice E there, game? Oh my god. Oh my god! That's still the wrong button! No!
Got it! I see.
Oh my god!
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
I'm so angry.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Fuck this game.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those
Oh
fire
my
grenades,
god.
I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum
That's-
underneath the lid.
That's what the blue piece of paper's from.
Peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime, could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the
What
contents
if,
of one of the fire
what if it was me? What if it was me?
That's impossible! Miss Sonia just said so right now!
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, it belonged to a piece of trash.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
Oh, what the fuck?
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
No.
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
I don't think that's right.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Nope. That is very wrong. That is very
I
wrong.
admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
Oh my god.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Yep.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
How do we figure out who it was?
Do you still want to keep going?
How do we know?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did
Yeah, he had a plan.
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Yep.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was... It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Oh my god.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
He committed suicide by cop.
Nagito!
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
How do we know? It is according to Monokuma.
Crap!
Wait, oh my god.
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
I see! That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
tell me, he set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
I hate this. I
do that.
hate this so much.
Trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
What if?
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?